Welcome to Challenge 3. This is where things are going to start getting a little bit more entertaining and a little bit more fun. So we've covered the basics of animations. You know that there's 3 different types of animations. You know that you click on the object you want to animate and then you animate them. Then what we're going to do now is work on adding multiple animations and also tinkering around with the timing of the animations. So the very first thing that you will want to do in the animations pane is click right here on this button here called the animation pane. And what that does is it brings up a little window off to the side here where it lists all of your animations. So if at any point I clicked on a picture, one of these animations, the picture that it relates to or the text that it relates to will highlight. And so you can see this is the order that the animations happen. So if I wanted to change the order, for example, maybe I wanted the sun to be at the very beginning, all I would have to do is drag that up to the top. Now if you've been playing around with your animations and you click on something and then you click on an animation, what might happen, or what you'll notice will happen, is that it actually is going to override the animation. It's going to cancel out the one that's already on there. It's not going to add an additional one. So what you want to do to add more than one animation to a slide is you are going to click on the object and then go over here to add animation. So this will add a second or a third or a fourth or a fifth animation to an object. So when I click on add animation, what I'm going to choose to do right now is I'm going to talk about those little motion paths so that after our rocket zooms onto the screen, we can actually have it travel across. So I'm going to pick just a straight line. And it always seems to default to dropping it straight down, but what you'll see is there's a green starting dot and a red ending dot. There we go. So now that's where rocket's going to end. So when I go full screen, sun, rocket, vortex is going to disappear, and then rocket's going to move across the screen. Another nice thing about the animation pane is you can change how things happen. So for example, I'm going to move the motion thing up here. I can have it happen so that while the rocket is moving, the vortex will automatically, we can set it to happen with or after, so it will disappear when the rocket is moving. So here comes our rocket, and then while it's moving, the vortex will disappear. Another nice little tool in the animation pane is you can have options for the effect and also some timing. So by doing that, I can make things happen a little bit slower. And I can also put a repeat on there. So maybe I just want it to have this happen all the way until the end, and it won't stop. So when I go full screen, the sun will just keep on teetering while everything else is going on until I decide to close out of it. Alright, so you have a new set of challenges that's going to involve opening up the animation pane and also adding a second animation to the rocket.